I'm so glad I got this Galaxy Note 3 to review. It's the best smartphone I've ever used.
Oh, really?
Really?
You know, some people still make calls with smartphones, and I look like an idiot with that huge thing next to my ear. My BlackBerry Z30 is 5 inches. That's perfect, which is why it's becoming so popular with all the manufacturers. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's just right.
It sounds like you're just too chicken to accept the radical new way of thinking about smartphones. This screen is gorgeous, and having it big enough to enjoy all of my content just makes sense.
Okay, and what's the battery life like on that thing? All your useless little apps would probably drain it pretty quick. I can get 25 hours of mixed use on my Z30. That's watching videos, surfing the web, sending emails, working, you know, being productive, something you Android users would know nothing about.
Look, Jeff, a bigger phone means a bigger battery, and sure, it doesn't last 25 hours, but last time I checked, there were only 24 in a day. Plus, if you think I can't be productive, wait until you watch me edit a spreadsheet on this thing. I can glide through rows and columns, and I can use the S Pen to enter in a mathematical formula. All that adds up to some serious productivity.
Oh, please. We both know that journalists can't do math.
Look, a few of us just aren't satisfied with breaking our high score in Brick Breaker anymore.
Games? You want games? I've got car racing games, I've got your flight simulators, and yes, my BlackBerry even has Angry Birds. But you know what? It also has productivity tools. Because unlike Android users, people with a BlackBerry actually work for a living, Brian.
Well, I do a lot less work, thanks to the great voice assistant on the Note 3. It'll do everything for me. Set alarms, schedule appointments, create to-do lists, bake me a pie.
Well, let me ask you this, Brian. What does your Samsung behemoth have for security? With the new BlackBerry Balance, I can keep my work data separate from my personal data, and it all stays secure. Do you even have a job, or do you just play games all day?
Jeff, the Samsung Knox is the answer to BlackBerry Balance. It separates my work and personal data, plus it comes with an app wrapper that runs each app I use for work in a sandbox. So if you think that BlackBerry security is better, go back to 2005 when people actually cared.
Well, actually, Brian, mobile security is a very important issue for SMBs. And you know where I read that? On ITBusiness.ca last week.
Ah, forget you. You're impossible.
Wicked burn.